Want to know how exactly this Mercury retrograde is going to affect you and your life? This is the juicy pick a card reading that you do not want to miss. Let's get started. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you just so happen to stumble upon today's video, hello, welcome. My name is Shonnetta from Shonnetta'sDivineTarot here on YouTube. On this channel, I love to make tarot pick cards like this one, tarot readings, and other spiritual related videos. So if that, my friend, is something you are interested in, go ahead and subscribe, join the family. And while you are subscribing, if you have yet to already, hit that notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go. All right, you guys, so we're just gonna jump into it. So, you know, I was just chilling one day and then this pick a card idea just came to me, to my mind, okay? And I was like, this is fire. We all need to know how this Mercury retrograde is going to affect us. So if you're curious, if you want to prepare, I mean, the retrograde has already started, so we're already in this energy. But if you want to know what to look out for, how you can, you know, more easily maneuver throughout this month, because Mercury is going to be in retrograde all the way until August 2nd, okay? And even after August 2nd, we're still going to be hit with a little bit of the after effects, okay, you guys? So we're going to be in this for a good month, okay? Not to mention we still have other planets that are in retrograde currently, like Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, okay? So we're going through it, but it's okay, because I like to remind everybody that retrogrades are simply here to help us get back on track, to help us reevaluate and to reassess certain areas of our life. So that is exactly what this pick a card is here today for, to help all my beautiful lovelies pinpoint exactly how it's going to affect your life, what areas it's going to affect your life, so you can be ready and so you can know how to handle it, you know. So I'm excited. All right, you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. And I'm excited to hear the comments, to read the comments. So let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies, so jumping right into today's pick a card reading, the first thing that I would like all of you guys to do, of course, is take your 3 deep mindful breaths. What this is going to do is not only is it going to calm your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, but this is also going to help you deeply connect with your intuition and your higher self to get an accurate, in-depth reading today. So please take your 3 deep breaths. This will definitely enhance your reading today. Once you have taken those 3 deep breaths, the next thing that I would like for you to do is ask yourself, either out loud or in your head, how is this Mercury retrograde going to personally affect my life? How is this retrograde going to affect me? What can I expect? What do I need to know? What is the advice for me? Okay, continuously ask yourself these questions. Phrase it however you want, but just make sure you're asking the question, okay? And so once you have asked yourself the question and you feel called, go ahead and look at these piles, all right? We have group 1. We have group 2, we have group 3, we have group 4, okay? We have group 1, 2, 3, 4, and really listen to your intuition, okay? If certain numbers call out to you, go with it. If a certain pyramid is just calling your name, go with it. If more than one pile is calling out to you, go with it. Always trust that voice inside of you, because that is your intuition, okay? You guys, please don't rush this. I always ask for you guys to really pause this if you need to. Pause it, study the cards, look at it, dive deep and see what's coming up to get an accurate reading today. All right, as always, the timestamps will be pinned in the comments as well as in the description box. You already know how I'm rocking over here, okay? But yes, I'm gonna jump into this reading. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's get started. All right, so jumping right into this, I'm so excited. For those of you that selected pile number 1 with this beautiful pyramid, it's just so nice. One of my subscribers, one of my lovelies, gifted these to me, all of the pyramids, and I'm forever grateful for that. But if you selected this pyramid, it's for a reason. So let's go ahead and see how exactly this retrograde is going to affect you and your life. All right, the piles that I made, I was shuffling. I used a bunch bunch of decks because I'm in depth. I like for you guys to know what's going on. So let's get started. So the first tarot card that you have is the Star card in reverse. And you guys, let me tell you, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm seeing. As always, if something doesn't resonate with you, it's probably meant for somebody else, so don't trip, okay? We also have Two of Swords in reverse. All right. We also have, what is this? We have Six of Wands in reverse. And let me just tell you guys, I always cleanse my decks before I do readings. So these were all upright and I shuffled and now they're reversed. So just some disclaimers for you guys, but it's interesting. We also have Five of Cups in reverse. So, you know, and it makes sense, the retrograde, it's, you know, going backwards. Well, it's not really going backwards, it's in place, but it's kind of an illusion like it's going backwards. So this makes sense. Don't be afraid, don't be scared. We also have the Hanged Man in reverse. So for you guys, automatically what I'm seeing, you know, throughout this month, all the way up until August 2nd and a little bit after, your life is kind of going to be slowed down, okay? So if you're somebody, you know, you have so many projects, you just want to get stuff done, you're going to find that throughout this retrograde, you are going to be slowed down and, you know, maybe you're just going to have like this lack of energy. You know, you're going to be wanting to get things done. You know, you're going to have the thoughts. You're going to have yeah, you're going to have the thoughts. Your intuition is going to be like, okay, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. You're going to have all of this. But the thing is, you're going to be in the Hanged Man mode. And, you know, this isn't bad. I feel like this retrograde for you guys, it's much needed because maybe, you know, throughout the past months, you've just been pushing yourself. You've just been going. This retrograde is really going to slow you down so that you can, you know, reorganize, reassess, and get things together for when Mercury goes direct, okay? And, you know, if you're not excited for this, trust and believe that this is going to help you. I'm also seeing with this Five of Cups in reverse, you know, honestly, emotionally, you might be reminiscing on certain experiences, certain losses that you have encountered throughout the years or throughout the past months. You know, maybe it's a relationship, a friendship that just didn't go well. Maybe it's, you know, just things going on in your home life with your family, with your job, but I feel like you're just going to re-enter this period of, you know, sadness. And I'm not here to make you feel scared, but you're probably already experiencing this. So this is, you know, just going to be confirmation as to why you feel this way. And like I was mentioning earlier with, you know, you having all of these ideas, you're just wanting things to be done. You're wanting to do things, but yet you're going to find yourself in this cocoon. You know, maybe you're just going to be wanting to just chill and sit on the couch and lay around all day. I will say the advice for you guys, because you're going to be in this energy. So why not, while you're in this energy, get a journal, start writing down these brilliant ideas, because just because you won't be able to act upon them that moment, you're still going to be able to do things. And I'm not here to say that you guys won't get anything done, because you guys will still succeed. That's what I'm seeing, but it's just going to take a lot more effort to get these goals and everything done. So keep pushing, you know, journal down everything that you want to get done. And each day of the retrograde, don't overwhelm yourself. Make a checklist, okay? What are the 3 main things that you want to get done that day? Focus on only those 3 things. And once you have checked off each of those 3 things, then you can focus on other things. For you guys, don't try to do too much. Don't overwhelm yourself. And I'm also seeing with this Five of Cups in reverse, with Two of Swords in reverse, you're really going to be in the feels, okay? You know, so just look out for that. And anytime you do catch yourself in that sad, you know, I'm so lonely, I'm not getting things done, whatever it is, I'm not going to paint a picture for this because I don't want you guys to feel like this, but this is the energy around you. So whenever this occurs, you know, get out that journal that I told you to get and write down 6 things that you're grateful for. And, you know, really express the gratitude. Is it your bed? Is it the roof over your head? Is it your transportation? You know, is it your mom? Is it your sister? Who is it? You know, what is it that you're grateful for? Because expressing gratitude will easily and effortlessly help you raise your vibration to get out of the funk, okay? And the cool thing about the Hanged Man being in reverse for you is I'm seeing that, you know, with this bat medicine, because this is the animal that's on this card, you are going to be uncovering a lot throughout this retrograde. Your eyes are going to be opened, okay, including that third eye. Your intuition is going to be on point. So just know that just because you might be slowed down, it doesn't mean that your life is going to end. All right. So what other cards did you get? We have the card that talks about excesses, okay? So during this retrograde, you might find that you might want to overindulge, you know, maybe you're a smoker, you know, maybe you smoke, you know, recreationally, or maybe you smoke cigarettes, or, you know, maybe you're a drinker, or maybe you just like to do certain things to suppress feeling like you're not getting things done, you know? So I feel like this retrograde is really going to bring that to the surface. Maybe you're going to find yourself, you know, if you are a smoker, are you going to like be smoking like multiple times a day? You know, that might become a problem. So that's something you might want to work on. You know, restlessness. We also have passion, and that clarifies the star card for you guys. I'm seeing that your passions are going to be brought to the surface. This time period of you guys, you know, being at a standstill is actually very beneficial, because it's going to help you game plan and map out what it is that makes you happy. Okay, what makes you happy? What can you enjoy doing? So, and, you know, passion could also mean going into a relationship, or, you know, just indulging in, you know, people. You know, maybe you're not going to be in a relationship and you're going to meet certain people. That's something to think about. We also have time. And, you know, for you guys, I feel like use your time wisely. That's why that card came out. You guys are being asked to use your time wisely. So instead of, you know, like binge watching on the YouTube when you're stuck in this energy of just not getting things done, or feeling like you're not getting things done, because you guys are still going to push through this. But I'm seeing that you're just being reminded that you need to use your time wisely, okay? Still do things productively. We also have I am afraid. We have burnout. We have old wounds, and we have obsession. So for me, the obsession card ties into the excesses. I'm seeing that throughout this retrograde, you guys are going to kind of recognize certain patterns that you might have, whether it's an obsession of a person in your life, you know, maybe you're obsessing over somebody that hurt you and you're not moving past it. This retrograde is really going to help you check yourself so that you move past it, okay? Because there's some sort of sadness, there's some sort of fear, you know, you're afraid to move on from something for whatever reason. But whatever it is that you have to move past it, whether it's an addiction to, you know, anything negative that's holding you back. And of course, you'll know what I'm talking about as I'm talking about it. Sorry, Yankee Doodle did that. But I feel like throughout this retrograde, you're going to get burnt out from it, whether you're just going to get sick from over drinking or overeating or over smoking. You're going to be forced to step out of that. Okay, so let's see what else you have. Let's see what it is. So we'll start here. What else did you guys get? So we have the message in a bottle, okay? Waiting for good news, hope for the best, patience, communication, secret letters and messages. So, and this ties into like this whole relationship thing. So if you are somebody, you know, you got out of a relationship or, you know, what have you, I feel like you might, throughout this retrograde, you might be pressed for this person to come back to you, or you might be constantly thinking about this person. You're just going to want to send them messages, or maybe you're going to be wanting to hear back from them. Maybe you're going to send them a message and, you know, you're going to be waiting for them, or vice versa. But that's something to look out for throughout this retrograde. Of course, that's like the theme of like exes coming back or old friendships coming back. And I feel like that's going to be something that's going to affect you. We have the Tree of Love. A big love is growing, to trust and love, to settle down, to start a family. So possibly this retrograde is going to really make you reevaluate certain things. So if past relationships really stressed you out and they burnt you out and you are now afraid to start a new relationship, I want you to take this retrograde energy, this Hanged Man energy of, you know, just being able to slow things down and reevaluate. Take this energy to see the old wounds. How were you hurt in previous friendships or previous relationships? How can you set boundaries, and how can you set limitations so that that doesn't happen again, so that you can get this true love that you desire? For you guys, this retrograde is really going to cause you to reevaluate and reassess. We also have Flamingos of Love. So love messages, big true love, partnerships, authenticity, your needs will be satisfied, balance, hope, harmony. So a big energy that's coming through for you guys is the love life. So, you know, I feel like an ex might text you back, text you back, or an ex might hit you up. And, you know, of course, make good decisions. You know, if this is somebody that is garbage, don't go back to it. Don't open up those old wounds. Let it heal. Just go get out of it, okay? You guys also have Golden Autumn, which this card is all about closeness to nature, creativity, reading books, moments of enjoyment, slowing down energy, looking back and considering things, change. So like I was saying, this retrograde is going to really slow you down, but it's not bad. This is the time for you to maybe start reading books, getting that self-help, you know, or getting knowledge, catching up on your knowledge. This is a good time for you to just journal, take things slow. And I will say for you guys, don't make big decisions during this retrograde. Don't do it. Use this time to really heal yourself. And that's another thing that's being presented to you is your healing. So retrogrades aren't all bad. For you guys, the pro of all this is you're going to heal. You're going to finally move on. So we have the 5th house, which is all about your creativity. We have Cancer, I feel. So you guys are going to really be in the emotions throughout this retrograde, playing that Drake, okay? We also have the Leo energy, I will. So even though you guys are going to kind of be slowed down, you know, like the cards were saying, I'm seeing that you're going to get this willpower. You're going to want to take change and make action in your life due to the emotions and the feelings that come up. Okay, zodiac signs that could come through for you, it could honestly be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could also be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and also a Cancer, okay? And for you guys, something that will help you get through this retrograde is expressing your creativity. What did I say earlier? Get a journal and start writing. You know, write it as if it's a diary. You know, anytime you feel this 5 of Cups in reverse, anytime you feel this sadness, anytime you just feel this depression energy, I'm gonna be honest because that's what's coming through. Anytime you feel that, journal out how you feel and instantly you will feel better, okay? Okay. Moving forward, we also have some Moonology cards, of course. Let's see. So you have the waning moon. What do you need to release? And this retrograde energy for you guys, it's going to all be about releasing, you know, really pinpointing what is it that's causing this sadness? What is it that's causing these trust issues, okay? You know, feeling unsatisfied with your life, what's causing it, okay? Don't let your past hold you back. So you're going to notice, you know, whether you do decide to go back to these people that are going to be sending you messages, whether you do get back with them, I feel like something's going to happen, you know, and it's going to make you realize that you really don't need to carry the past energy into the future. You guys ended things for a reason, whether this is relationships, whether this is friendships, whether this is a job. And we also have the full moon in Virgo, which this Virgo energy is all about you are good enough. You know, that self-worth, knowing what you bring to the table. Okay, so having this alone time is really going to help you self-reflect and get that deep self-love for yourself that has been there all along, but maybe, you know, certain situations and certain people have kind of altered that self-worth. But this retrograde is going to help you get that confidence, that Leo energy, and it's also going to help you start honoring your emotions, trusting your sensitivity, and going with it. Okay, your creativity is also going to be popping. So you guys also have the follow your dreams card, and that follows up with a star card. So this retrograde energy, you know, this energy where you're going to be slowed down, it's actually going to help you figure out what your dreams and your ambitions and your goals are, so you can, you know, really start to go after it and achieve it. Okay, we also have karmic completion, and I feel like whoever is going to be hitting you up or whoever is going to be calling you or messaging you from your past, however this happens, you are going to make the decision to close that chapter because it was a karmic lesson and you've learned from it. You know, this is what this energy is going to be about. You're releasing, you're purging, and you're not letting the past hold you back. Know that there is going to be a happy ending. Okay, so throughout this month, all the way up until August 2nd, know that whatever happens, whatever sadness, whatever emotions come to the surface, it will result in a happy ending. So you have to trust the process. We also have love partnership, and this is all about some sort of, you know, love relationship that's in your life. That's going to be brought up to the surface so that you guys can grow. You guys are going to have to learn certain things from that situation. What do we also have? So we have 3 cards here. We have transformation, third eye chakra, emotional loss. So there's going to be an ending for you throughout this retrograde, whether it's the ending of your sadness, your depression, your anxiety, whether it's the ending of that, or whether it's the ending of a relationship. But whatever this ending is, it's going to result in a powerful transformation that's going to push you towards this happy ending, towards this beautiful love that you deserve, you know. And I like to tell people, you know, if you just get out of a relationship, do not try to jump into another one. Don't try to even flirt with people. Use this time to find yourself, to get yourself together. Word to the wise, don't just jump into a new relationship because you're lonely or because you want to give back at your partner. That shows how much you care about yourself, how much you value yourself. Do you value yourself enough so that you can actually use that alone time to cry it out, to release those emotions so that you can heal? That's another video, you know, that's another topic. If you want me to talk about that, we can. Don't jump into another relationship, especially if it's out of anger, animosity, jealousy. Don't do it. It's just going to backfire. But anyways, that's besides the point. That message did come out for a reason. We also have the third eye chakra. So your eyes are going to be open. Like I said earlier, you are going to be seeing with this bat medicine people's true colors. And this is going to help you really just easily get away from toxic people and toxic situations. So trust and believe. Old wounds are going to be brought to the surface, but this is only to support you and your wholeness, okay? So this retrograde energy is not bad, okay? We are ready for it. So let's see, what is an advice message for group 1 people? How can they easily cope with this retrograde? What is the advice? All right. So the advice for you guys, we have Birch, which is all about support and union. So however this happens, however this plays out in your life throughout this month, know that even if you feel alone in your darkest times, you do have support, whether it be your parents, your family, your sisters, your brothers, whether it be your closest friend. And even if you don't have any of that, you do have support. You know, Mother Earth, Pachamama, she is always with you. The universe, you are not alone, okay? Even if you feel it, you know, you will get through things, you know? If you really just take a moment and you can feel a certain presence when you're going through sadness, go to the waters, okay? You will feel a healing sensation, trust, okay? Even if you feel alone throughout this retrograde, know that the darkness has to come so that you can open up to the light, okay? We also have rising above challenges. So the advice for you is to keep pushing. Just like I was saying, if things are hard, if things are rocky, if things are shaky, keep pushing. Know that there's going to be a happy ending. Know that this is all happening to help you grow. All right, and the very last card for you is cilantro, changes and freedom. So go with the flow, you know, go with the grain. Don't go against the grain, because if you go against the grain, it's going to be much harder than if you just go with the flow. So trust that these changes are happening to support you and your wholeness, group number 1. So that was your reading. Please comment down below. Let me know if this is already occurring, if this is already happening. I would love to hear it. Tell me if you're excited for this growth, honestly. Comment down below. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up this video lets me know you want to see more like so. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies, so let's go ahead and get into those of you that selected pile number 2 with this beautiful rainbow pyramid sent to me by one of you guys, one of my lovelies out there. Thank you, gratitude once again. But let's see how exactly this Mercury retrograde is going to affect you and your life. All right, so starting with the tarot cards, you guys have 5 of Wands, okay, which makes sense, okay. We also have 10 of Pentacles, all right, which this is a good sign. If I could show you, this is a really good sign. So yeah, we also have the World card, beautiful. new beginnings, changes, major changes as well. We also have 5 of Pentacles, so we have 2 5s. We'll talk about it. We also have Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which makes sense. Okay, retrograde. We also have 6 of Cups in reverse. Makes so much sense. And we also have the Sun card. Okay, so we'll start with the Sun card because this is what's calling out to me. So I'm really getting the vibe that for you guys, this retrograde isn't really going to be that crazy. It's not going to be a lot of difficulties. I feel like it's going to be a breeze for you. For some of you guys, honestly, you might have been born with Mercury in retrograde, so you're used to this energy. For others of you that selected this group, if that's not the case, this retrograde, honestly, it's really going to just feel like normal. You know, you're going to be like, what's all the hype about? Like, this is an everyday thing. Like, I can handle this. Okay, how is this going to affect your life? We have the Sun card, okay, which when I think of the Sun card, of course, that's the Leo energy. I think of the creativeness. I think of the leadership. I think of the bold energy, okay? I think of happiness. I think of courage. I think that you will easily get through this, you know, just like I was saying. So this will be a time period where, you know, your creative sparks, your creative juices will be flowing. Let's talk about the 2 5s, okay? I feel like this is so normal, you guys. You guys are used to this, but, you know, of course, I'll talk about it. We have 2 5s, and for me, 5s represent change, but it also represents some sort of confrontation or conflict. But like I was saying, with the Sun card, 10 of Pentacles, the World, you know, you will breeze through this, but just know that if you do get in any heated arguments, or if there's people and they're just acting foolish, it's because of this retrograde. I feel like it's going to be their energy that's just going to be like, okay, like, you're doing too much, okay? But, you know, a lot of confrontation, a lot of arguments might come to the surface. And, okay, with this next to 10 of Pentacles, this might be issues, you know, arguments with your family. Or also with 5 of Pentacles, you might have like some issues, conflicts with your workspace, you know, arguments with coworkers, your bosses might just be acting weird, or, you know, just issues, conflicts with your job. If you work with computers or if you work on social media, you might experience a little bit of difficulties with that. But like I said, you will come up with a game plan with this Leo energy. You will come up with a game plan and you will get past it. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. It's easily and effortlessly. This one is not really going to affect you that bad. We also have 10 of Pentacles. So believe it or not, this retrograde energy is going to help you with your coin. It's going to help you make some money. That's what's coming through for you. Maybe you are going to just come up with this brilliant, genius, creative idea that's going to bring you another stream of income or give you a pay raise or, you know, get more clients during this time period. Like, it's really just going to be like a normal month for you guys, honestly. Of course, there's going to be some confrontation, some conflict. I'm not disregarding that, but I'm saying that you're going to easily get through this. Now, of course, Mercury retrograde, what do people think about? They think about exes coming back, people from your past coming back. And it's so interesting that these 2 cards came out together. We have Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which to me, this card represents, you know, honestly, going back to your past. You know, you're not moving forward because you're going back to your past. And we also have 6 of Cups in reverse, which to me, this also indicates, you know, past experiences. But for me, when I see this card, I think of past experiences that really don't serve you. You have no business going back to that. So with that being said, I'm seeing that there might be a situation, somebody might come into your life from your past. I would say steer clear from that. You know, you're being asked to move forward. You're being asked to move on to bigger and better things. But obviously with these 2 cards in reverse, throughout this retrograde, you might, you know, talk to them, you know, you might sympathize with them, you might give them time to, you know, get their stuff together, but you're going to realize that it's better if you just move forward, okay? So that's being said, people from your past are going to pop up. That's also being, you know, it's also what's coming through. It's what I'm hearing for you. For zodiac signs, what signs might come through, you know, come back to you. We have Leo, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have the earth signs, a lot of earth energy, but this could just be representing your coin, your money, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Just about everything that I'm seeing with the tarot cards. But like I was saying, you know, look at this rainbow, look at these bright colors here. So this retrograde energy, it's really going to be a breeze for you, but just look out for for arguments, you know, because it's going to be a lot of heated arguments with you guys. So if, you know, you're around people and they're super, you know, drama filled, or they're trying to start stuff with you, I would say just be the bigger person and walk away, because you do got stuff to lose, okay? We don't have time for it. And steer clear from people from your past. But of course, if you do want to experience that learning lesson and you go back to people from your past, know that you're just gonna eventually move on. Okay, so moving forward, the next cards that you guys got, we have within 2 weeks, lies, okay, codependency, makes sense, sentimental, ooh, okay, all right, obscuredness, and a new start. So with these cards, these are so beautiful. But with these cards, it's definitely tying into these two cards with the past energy being presented back into your life. I'm seeing here that with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, there's definitely going to be somebody coming back into your life that's going to really, you know, be sentimental with you. They're going to express how they feel. They're going to express their emotions, and they might even, you know, do it in a way to make you feel bad. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was just going through this, and, you know, kind of playing the victim role, you know, to make you, you know, want to take them back or go back to being their friend, or, you know, whatever the situation is. This could even be a family member, friendship, relationship, a job situation. This is going to happen within 2 weeks if it has yet to already come. But if you do choose to go back to this person, I will definitely tell you that lies will be uncovered, you know. So the truth, this retrograde energy is going to bring the truth to the surface, and you're going to realize that, you know, if you were questioning, or if things were blurry, if you couldn't really, if you just didn't trust this person and you didn't know why you didn't trust this person, the truth is going to come to the surface with the lies. You're going to also realize that this person from your past is coming back. They're very codependent and they just need to get it together. I'm going to be honest with you. It could be a water sign, okay? It really could. They could have water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or just in general, this could just be representing that they're going to really be expressing their emotions. They're going to be venting to you, but I'm seeing, even with this card, a new start. I feel like you're just going to move on to a new chapter. You're going to leave that all behind for something better, okay? But like I said, this person that's coming back, it could honestly be a Leo. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could also be Aries, Sagittarius, or it could be a earth sign. Look at their birth chart, you know. Doesn't have to necessarily be their sun sign. Just put these up. I guess I'll just move these over here. So let's see what next cards came through for you. So we have 4 of these. Okay, so you guys have Ghost from the Past, and we were just talking about this. The past is catching up to you. No escape. Outrages. Revenge, okay? And for this card, I'm just seeing that somebody from your past is coming back to you, all right? And also outrages, you know, somebody from your past, they might have a lot of anger. Maybe they might take it out on you. They might want revenge, but that's not for all of you. Mainly what I'm seeing for all of you is somebody from your past is going to be coming back into your life, and it's up to you to really... It's up to you to make the decision. Do you want to take them back, or what do you want to do? We also have Land of Milk and Honey. This is overabundance, bliss, pleasure, prosperity, wish fulfillment, longing for improvement, and delicacies. So I'm seeing that this retrograde, you know, it's going to bring blessings into your life. It really is. Of course, when you steer clear of negative things, when you choose to end that lesson, when you choose to move on to a new lesson, blessings and abundance will come to you. So that's something to look forward to. We also have Wings of Love, choosing love instead of fear, initial difficulties to be faced with emotions and feelings. Hence, you know, you're going to have to face this person from your past. So if you're trying to duck them, if you're trying to just ignore them, the universe is going to be like, hey, are you going to complete this chapter, or do you still want to be in it? You know, so choose wisely. Do what you got to do to overcome the past. Okay, so this is really what you're going to be doing, this retrograde. It's really going to help you. It's going to push you forward, all right? It's not really going to be dark for you guys. It's going to be quite bright, actually. We have the Prison of Glass, which is all about bashfulness, prejudices, being watched or stalked, feeling alone, unprotected. Okay, so, you know, this person could actually be quite toxic. Perhaps they're stalking your social medias. Perhaps they're just being quite weird with this Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I feel like they're going through it, and this retrograde is really affecting them heavily. But like I said, just make the right decision here. We also have mystery. Okay, Black Moon Lilith, which is all about the mystery. So, and honestly, this retrograde for you guys is going to answer a lot of the mysteries. You're going to be getting a lot of the information. You're going to be getting the truth. You know, lies are going to be uncovered. Okay, we also have the Uranus, which is all about that genius energy. So you're going to be on it. You're going to be popping. We also have Saturn, which is the truth. So the truth is going to be coming out to you. But when I also think of Saturn, I think of structure. I think of, you know, doing things the correct way. So this retrograde is going to really be that stern energies to help you be like, hey, you don't need that. Put that down. Do what's right. Do what's good for your soul, not what's good for your ego. This retrograde is really going to be a blessing for you guys, honestly. And we also have the 11th house, which is your friends. So pay close attention to your friends. You know, some of your friends might actually be very codependent. You know, they might be using you. They might be lying to you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about relationships. But if you have been questioning friendships, honestly, I feel like within 2 weeks, if it has not already happened, you're going to be obtaining the truth, okay? This retrograde energy is going to be aligning you with your greatest version of yourself, okay? So the next cards that came through for you, we have new moon, a new start is coming. So this retrograde is just going to really help you step into this new energy. So you guys aren't really going to backtrack. That's what I'm seeing. You guys are going to be moving forward. You and your loved ones are safe, and new moon in Cancer. So a fresh start with your relationships, with your friendships, with your family. Fresh start, okay? We also have blue moon, which is all about believing in the impossible, okay? Trusting, having faith in your dreams. And we also have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon, that is so cool. So, and with this 10 of Pentacles, I'm also seeing, you know, you guys are going to get this courage, this energy to really push and motivate yourself to go after this financial freedom and this financial abundance, this success. And you guys are honestly leveling up to a new chapter of your life. Of course, if you do choose to stay in the chapter of your life with, you know, the people from your past that aren't good for you, your growth is going to be slowed down, but you will still grow, but it's going to be slowed down. So just like I keep saying, make the right choices here. All right, so we do have 5, so something is going to change, okay? Whether it's your relationship status, your friendship statuses, whatever it is, there's going to be big change, you know, new energy, and change isn't always bad, okay? We have another card, which is all about change. We have adventure, new beginnings, a fresh new start. So we actually have the new beginning card. That is so crazy. I love it. All right. And we also have healing. So emotional healing, financial healing, physical healing. You guys are just going to be healing overall. And I'm so excited for you. Okay. So we also have the waiting game. For some of you, honestly, you might be starting a new job, or you might be, you know, starting something new that's going to bring you that money, that finance, and you might have to wait a little bit, but of course it's a lesson. We also have material harvest, and you know, when I think of material harvest, I think of your dreams coming to fruition. That paycheck is coming to fruition. So your hard work is going to be paying off. We also have throat chakra, which is all about the communication. There's a lot of blue in here. So somebody from your past is going to try to communicate with you. How you choose to communicate back is all up to you, boo. All right, and we also have recognition and reward. Okay, so you guys are going to be rewarded, definitely. I'm so excited for you guys. This is the juicy one right here. Of course, I'm going to give you guys some advice cards. What is the overall advice for group 2 throughout this retrograde? What is the overall advice for group 2? This card came out in the last reading for group 1. All right, let's see. What is the overall advice for group 2 people throughout this retrograde? What will get them through it? Thank you. All right, so what will get you guys through this retrograde? So a lot of cards came out for you. We have Birch, which is all about support, union. So when you do choose to leave the past in the past, even if it's hard, you are being reminded by the universe, okay, that you still have support. You still have your family. You still have your close friends that actually, you know, tell you the truth and that treat you right. You still have that support system going through to this new start. Even if you feel like you don't really have anybody physically, spiritually, you have all the support in the world, okay? So keep this in mind throughout this retrograde with whatever arguments, with whatever endings, with whatever change comes to you, you have the support system. So do not feel alone. We also have unconditional love, okay? So you making the big choices, the big decisions to leave behind certain things that don't serve you, that is going to bring you the unconditional love that you do deserve, okay? You are worthy. So keep this in mind, okay? And when I feel this energy, I also feel gentleness. So be gentle with yourself. Please be gentle with yourself. We also have fairness and equality. So remember, whatever happens, it is happening to bring you fairness into your life. You know, the advice for you is just to look at everything from both sides, both perspectives, okay? So if somebody is trying to come back into your life and they're trying to guilt trip you and trying to make you feel sorry for them, okay? How is you going back to in their life, how is that going to affect you? Is that going to be fair for you? Will you still have to put up with, you know, their lies? Will you still have to put up with their codependency that's toxic? You know, think about it from both perspectives, because you might be somebody that's very, you know, empathic. You might be somebody that is very, you know, what's the word? Forgiving and, yeah, just very forgiving, and it's okay because I'm that way. But sometimes we have to really put ourselves first before others, especially if it's somebody toxic. Okay, we also have growth and accomplishment. So advice, you are growing, you are accomplishing so many things. So don't let any minor setbacks make you feel sad. Okay, and we also have fertility and the finale. Okay, so you're finishing something. And remember throughout this month, throughout this retrograde, that anything that happens, it's happening for your growth. You are really birthing something new, something beautiful, a fresh start. Okay, so if it's a toxic friend that's trying to come back and, you know, they're almost there, they're like almost getting you to go back to being their friend. Remember, if you go back to this person, it's going to end the same way that it did before. It's not really going to change. It's a cycle. And with this World card, you are being reminded that there's something new and something beautiful there for you. So don't backtrack. All right. So group number 2, this was very beautiful. I feel like your retrograde energy, how it's going to affect you, it's going to be a breeze. You can easily handle this. For you, it's just, you know, maybe some arguments here and there. People from your past coming back, they might really try to guilt trip you, but I'm seeing that you're going to start something new, and I feel like you're going to make the right decision. All right, guys, so please comment down below, you know, how this made you feel, if this resonated, if you're excited for this energy, let me know down below, okay? Also, thumbs up this video lets me know you want to see more like so. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's go. Alright, so connecting with my lovelies that selected pile number 3 with this beautiful pyramid here that one of my lovelies, shout out to you, oops, that one of my lovelies sent to me. This was so sweet, but yes, this is so beautiful. It keeps falling out of my hand. Jeez. Okay, but group 3, let's go ahead and see how exactly this retrograde is going to affect you and your life. I'm excited to see how it's personally going to affect you guys. So let's jump into it. Okay, so what is this? We have 7 of Cups. All right. Okay, 7 of Cups. I'm feeling it. Excuse me. Whoa, okay. We have Ace of Wands. A new spark, a new passion, a new drive, motivation. Come through. Okay, wow. 9 of Cups. I'm loving it. Group 3, I am loving it. Okay, what else? Ooh, okay. 2 of Cups. Upright. Beautiful. The Lovers. What's going on there? What is going on, group 3? We have 4 of Cups in reverse. So much water here. You could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? Or there's going to be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that's going to play a big part of this retrograde energy for you, okay? Sheesh. 3 of Swords in reverse. And we also have Four of Wands, which is beautiful. All right, you guys, how is this retrograde energy going to affect your life? Let's take a moment because honestly, these cards are so beautiful. I'm shooketh. All right, so I'm getting mixed signals here for you guys because we have all this happiness and then we have just a little bit of you know, upset energy. So let's start with the upset energy. Just get them out the way. So this retrograde energy for you is going to bring up a lot of emotional boredom, okay? And this doesn't have to be with the relationships. I'm feeling for you guys, it's with yourself. A lot of boredom, a lot of discontentment. So whether it's with your job, you're just going to be very drained and bored of your job, or bored of, you know, your everyday routine. You might want to switch something up, you know, to heal yourself. All right, I am seeing with this Three of Swords in reverse that a lot of suppressed hurt and pain is going to be brought up to the surface so that you can finally heal from it. Okay, I mean, this pain, this hurt, it could be from from yourself, or it can be from what somebody else did to you or past experiences. But I feel like you're gonna really be bored of it and you're gonna finally face it. That's what's coming through here. And we also have Four of Wands, and with Four of Wands, I just feel like this beautiful energy of finally getting through, a breakthrough. So for you guys, there it is. That's exactly how this retrograde is going to affect you. You're going to have this transformational, emotional breakthrough in your life, okay? And of course, breakthroughs come from having to feel that lowness, okay? Having to feel some sadness, having to feel some, honestly, it's, how can I explain it? You know, have you ever just been in this mood where you don't know why, but you're just so upset, you know? Or, you know, you don't know why, but you just feel like, blah, I don't know. I just feel, I don't know. And if somebody tries to ask you what's wrong, you're just gonna be like, I don't know. But deep down, there's a root cause of it. And the root cause for you guys is this. I feel like you're holding on to a lot of hurt and a lot of pain. So what is it that has caused this? Is it, you know, something in your family? Is it something that you did that you're not forgiving yourself for? Is it something that an ex-partner did? You know, what is it? But I feel this retrograde energy, it's going to bring up those past emotions. It's going to bring it to the surface. Stuff from the past is just going to come in, okay? And you're gonna be like, okay, I know what it is, and I'm just gonna choose to release it. Okay, I'm going to release it, and that gives me a beautiful video idea. I'm going to show you guys, I'm gonna make a video showing you guys like a powerful releasing ritual that you can do to help with this Three of Swords energy. It's coming, it's on the way, okay? But like I was saying, you guys are definitely going to be releasing it. And when you release it, when you choose to move past this past hurt, this past pain, you are going to get this breakthrough. Everything is just going to be so positive, so illuminated. And there's going to be this spark inside of you. And exactly what this spark is this Ace of Wands, you know, this drive to really go after what makes you happy. All right. I feel like you guys are just going to be so bored and so tired of feeling hurt, you know, and you're gonna finally do something about it. All right, and this is for a lot of people. So however this is gonna take place, you will know. Of course, your intuition will let you know as I'm talking about this, but you guys, this retrograde is gonna bring you this illumination, okay? You're going to get this spark and you're just going to do things that make you happy. All right, what do we have? We have Seven of Cups. Okay, so once you finally release those emotions and release that hurt, release that pain, oh my goodness, okay, you are going to be filled with so many, you know, what is the word? Opportunities, so many, what is the word? When you have so many choices, just so many choices of what you can do. And I'm also feeling that you guys are very creative. This Mercury retrograde is going to bring out your creative side, you know, whether you do poetry, whether you write, whether you sing, whether you make music, whether you play instruments, whether you dance. Okay, what do you do? But this retrograde is going to bring this spark and you're going to go after your passion. All right, your passion. For some of you guys, this is interesting, but I'm seeing that you're going to meet somebody that's also that, you know, you can meet somebody, a new friend or a relationship that is going to bring this spark to you, that's going to help you heal. All right, a lot of messages for a lot of people, but this retrograde, you guys, believe it or not, is going to really make you guys happy. Of course, it's going to make all of the groups happy, but honestly, we have the Lovers next to Two of Cups. You might be, you know, whether you're currently in a relationship, I feel like this retrograde is going to help you deepen that relationship, deepen that connection. Or whether you're single, you might meet somebody during this time period. Of course, don't rush things. You don't want to rush things during the retrograde, but that's something that's coming through, you know, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness. I feel like emotionally you will just be fulfilled. Excuse me, you will be fulfilled once you release what's causing this stagnant energy and what hurt and pain and suffering you have been holding on to for so long. All right, so keep that in mind. And when I also think of the Lovers, I think of harmony. So this Mercury retrograde is going to bring so much harmony and so much love, tranquility, peace into your life. And I'm so excited for you guys. That is beautiful. What other cards do we have? We have Forced Control. All right, so what could be hurting you is maybe you're constantly lurking on somebody's social media. Are you lurking on an old friend's social media? Are you lurking on just somebody that hurt you's social media? If you're doing that, I feel like this retrograde is going to make you very bored of it. You're going to have this moment where you're like, why the freak am I worrying about this person? That's not making me happy. Let me go ahead and stop. Let me just throw that away and let me focus on myself. What's the next card? We have Independence. Okay, this is the air sign energy. This is that Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. But when I also think of this energy, I think of, you know, just being intellectually intelligent. Okay, so this Mercury retrograde is actually going to help your mind see things from a different perspective, do things from a different perspective. It's just going to be a new energy that's going to bring so much balance and much needed harmony. We also have Follow Your Heart. So this retrograde energy is going to help you follow your passion. You guys are really going to be deepening that passion, going after that passion. We have Work on Relationship. And this for me, honestly, is working on a relationship with yourself mainly. You know, really starting to do something creative to, you know, get to know yourself. Do you know everything about yourself? Like, do you know? But also working on relationships with a current partner, like I said, deepening that relationship, or working on relationships with your family members, okay? Or working on a relationship with, you know, how you view the world. It could be anything. We also have being single. So for some of you guys, you might make the decision to release what's hurting you, and that might be a relationship, you know? Working on the relationship might just mean calling it quits and deciding to focus on yourself. And this is just for some of you, so don't get spooked. But I'm saying this Mercury retrograde is gonna really help you get some alone time to retreat. This is what this card is, to retreat and really independence, you know? Get to know yourself, find that spark, find that passion. All right, I am so excited for you guys. Let's see what else you got. So you guys have, these cards came out. Let's see. So you guys have the Pink Castle. This is all about a perfect world, wishful thinking, blinded by love. Okay, so I feel for you guys, honestly, this retrograde is going to bring a lot of happiness. Like, you have the Lovers, you have Two of Cups, you have Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands. Get out of here. This is going to bring you so much happiness. So whether you are releasing a relationship, a friendship, whether you're releasing self-hate, self-criticism, whatever you're releasing that's hurting you and that's not serving you, once you release it, oh my goodness, so much fulfillment, so much happiness, you guys. We also have the Leprechaun, okay? The Leprechaun, okay? Which this is all about financial karma, to get or give financial help, generosity to grant something. So I feel, you know, whether you are going with your spark, going with this natural gift you have, whether it's, you know, to be an entrepreneur, whether it's to be, you know, whatever it is, I feel like financially this retrograde is going to help you, because you're going to be finding your passion. You're going to be finding, you know, what really, you're here for, your soul's purpose. We also have Grandmother Willow, and this makes so much sense. This retrograde is going to actually help you guys get this wisdom, get this knowledge so that you can live fulfillmently, so that you can live with fulfillment, so that you can live your life's purpose, feeling joy, feeling 2 of Cups, okay? Feeling 9 of Cups, feeling happy with everything that you do. All right. This card is all about wisdom, experience, common sense, good advice. So I feel like throughout this retrograde, you might get advice from a good friend, from a parent. You're just going to get a lot of wisdom. And I feel like your heart chakra is really what's going to be balanced out throughout this retrograde. Okay, we also have the Hourglass, which this is the caution card, letting you know that the clock is ticking. Don't waste your time. Don't wait around. It's pointless if you wait around. So throughout this retrograde, whenever you get this spark, whenever you get this beautiful, you know, passion inside of you to follow this divine guidance, because I feel like the universe, your spirit guides, they're going to use this Mercury retrograde energy to communicate with you, to send you this passion. So when you get this spark inside of you, write it down, write out all your thoughts, all your ideas, and go after it like nobody's business, okay? What else did you get? We have number 7, which is all about Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, but also the abundance, okay? So Leprechaun, abundance, all of these good cards. Financially, this Mercury retrograde is going to help you, okay? Get this coin, get this money. We also have the Sagittarius energy, which is all about I see, you know, looking ahead in the future. How is your future going to be? You know, are you doing things that is going to align you with your future? Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is also ruled by Jupiter, okay, which is major growth. So you guys, this Mercury energy is going to help you grow like nobody's business. All right, we also have Taurus, and when I think of Taurus, I think of that stability, success. All right, and we also have Gemini. I think you're going to be getting these brilliant ideas. Please get a journal, write out all these ideas, you know, do some journaling prompts. What's going to bring you that stability? What's going to bring you that financial stability and secureness? What is going to take you to the next level? What's going to help you grow and expand? Write this all out, you know, and if you're kind of confused starting out, ask the universe, you know, Grandmother Willow for some sage, for some wisdom, okay? But this retrograde, everything that I'm seeing here, it's really going to help you just grow and have so much harmony and peace in your life. Okay, so what else did you guys get? We have full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you have been going through any hard times, and exactly what these cards say, 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, you are ending it. You're getting out of that funk. You are going to have a purpose, okay? I'm so excited. So we also have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. And I just feel like your life, if you hear background noise, please bless it. I'm gonna just go with it. Okay, so, but I just feel like your life is just gonna have this deep purpose, this deep sense of fulfillment and just happiness. We also have full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. And this ties into practicality, the Taurus energy. You're going to use this energy to game plan, you know. Use this spark to game plan. What's going to bring you this harmony? What's going to bring you this deep emotional fulfillment? What makes you happy? Plan it out. We have Capricorn energy. Plan it out and you will be good. And we also have new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. So like I said, if you are currently in a relationship, trust that you guys will be deepening this relationship. Oh my goodness, a breakthrough. This is the theme for you guys. This retrograde is just bringing breakthrough, transformational energy into your life. But if you are single, I'm seeing that you might honestly meet somebody. Of course, don't rush it. Always trust your intuition, but a new romantic cycle is beginning for you guys. We also have patience. So of course this retrograde is going to help you with your patience. It's going to help you because of course it might not be smooth sailing. Of course there might be problems with technology, you know, problems with people and communication. You say one thing and somebody, you know, gets offended, but you didn't mean it that way. So just have patience. It's going to bring patience into your life, especially with communication. You might be, you know, misunderstood, or you might misunderstand people. So just take a moment to process with this Gemini energy. Take a moment to process what people are saying to you. We also have manifestation. So homegirl, homeboy, use this energy to manifest your dreams. This is a perfect time. We also have creativity. Start doing creative things, reading, writing, painting, singing, dancing, doing your hair, sewing, making jewelry. Do some stuff that will just get your creative juices flowing, because once your creative juices are flowing, that's when the Ace of Wands comes in. That's when the Seven of Cups comes in. You know, all these options. You have so many options that you can go after. And the universe during this time is just going to highlight what options you have. Okay. So we also have discontent and boredom, which definitely confirms the Four of Cups in reverse. A lot of boredom in the beginning, but you're going to get through that, okay? We also have rejoice and celebration. So you're going to have a really, this is going to be smooth sailing. Well, not smooth sailing, but it's going to be pretty smooth for you, all right? A lot of happiness, you know, a lot to be happy for, you know? All right, you guys. So we also have material financial changes. So there's going to be a good change. I'm feeling that this is a really good change that's going to be coming into your life. Like I said, you're going to be exiting one phase of your life, the sadness, the boredom, and stepping into overall fulfillment and passion and drive and knowing what it is that you are wanting to do. So please, you guys, do some self-reflection journal prompts, okay? Yankee Doodles over here acting crazy. So we also have obstacles and challenges. So this retrograde energy is going to present you with some challenges, some obstacles, but this is where that Gemini, Aries, not Gemini, oh yeah, that Gemini energy comes in, where you're really using your intellect, you're using your mind to come up with a game plan to get around those obstacles, which you will be doing that, okay? And we also have prosperity begins. So overall, this Mercury retrograde is going to be bringing you guys abundance and prosperity and just so much happiness and fulfillment. All right, of course, just like the other groups, I'm going to bring you guys some advice cards. What is the advice for all of the people selecting group 3? What is the advice for my group 3 people with this retrograde? What is the advice? All right, so we have patchouli, presence, physical expression. Okay, so possibly throughout this retrograde, you know, with the misunderstanding, miscommunication, with, you know, conflict, people, you know, just getting upset because of the miscommunication, just make sure that, you know, your face, maybe you have like the resting BITCH face, you know, you have the mean mug on, just maybe you can try to tone that down, you know, with that physical expression, how you're expressing your emotions and everything like that. Maybe you can tweak that a little bit. We also have confrontation and craftsmanship. So advice for you, be ready for the confrontation and just think before you speak. Please think before you speak, all right? And we also have rapid development with rapid movement. So the altercations, the confrontations might come quickly. So in those moments, please remember what I'm saying. Take your 3 deep breaths. No matter where you are, just take some breaths and think in your head, if I speak, if I say what I'm about to say, what will be the outcome? Okay, please think before you speak. Use that wisdom. We also have spearmint, creative expression. So advice for you guys, get your creative juices flowing during this time. All right, you will thank me later. All right, and we also have I cannot pronounce this word for nobody, okay, which is all about nurturing and acceptance. So whatever happens, whatever you release, whatever emotions come up in your life, you know, just nurture yourself, be gentle with yourself, accept the emotions, honor them, and release them. okay? You can do it. All right, group number 3. So that was your reading. That is how this retrograde energy is personally going to affect you. Comment down below, is this already playing a part in your life? Let me know how this resonated. If you're excited, if you're nervous, let me know. Thumbs up this video lets me know you want to see more like so. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the last, but definitely not least group. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies, so tuning into my last but definitely not least group with the beautiful pyramid that was gifted to me by one of my lovelies out there. Thank you. You know who you are. Oh my gosh, so sweet. But you selected this one for a reason. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and see how this Mercury retrograde is going to personally affect you and your life. Okay, so starting with the tarot cards, and also disclaimer, if you hear any background noise, we're just gonna have to go with it. You see this retrograde is in full effect for me right now, but we're going with it. All right, so you guys have 10 of Cups, which is a beautiful sign, a beautiful card to come out. Fulfillment. We have Father of Wands, boss energy, stepping up to the plate, okay? We have the Death card. All right. Of course, this is the theme. This makes a lot of sense. We have the Moon card in reverse. All right, so it looks like we have 8 of Swords in reverse, breaking free. All right, we also have 5 of Swords, a lot of Swords energy. All right, and we also have Daughter of Wands in reverse. All right, Daughter of Wands in reverse. All right. So for you guys, how is this Mercury retrograde going to personally affect you? I am seeing with this Daughter of Wands card, okay, right here. Basically, this being in reverse, this retrograde energy is going to cause you to not start new things. Don't start any new things. You guys specifically, personally, don't start anything new right now. Don't go into it. Focus on what you already have going on. All right, please. All right, and this ties into your work. You know, if there's any confrontation, any arguments in your workspace, I would just say, you know, just journal your feelings. You know, I know there might be some words that you want to exchange with somebody, but that could potentially cause you to get yourself in more trouble. So don't end anything right now. Don't start anything new right now. Don't sign big contracts right now. Just steer clear. Go with the status flow. This is just until August 2nd, so push through it. But that's what I'm seeing with this one. I do see a lot of snake energy here. And snakes can symbolize a few things. Snakes, you know, like the traditional meaning is, you know, shedding skin, you know, shedding old stories that don't serve you, you know, shedding, moving past things, but also, you know, like the snake, oh, he is snake, she is snake, you know, like, I don't know if I can trust this person. So you might actually be letting go of something that, you know, causes a lot of conflict. You know, you might be really letting go because we have the Death card, which is ruled by Scorpio. So you might really be releasing a Scorpio, or this could just be symbolizing that you're releasing something, okay? Could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're releasing. This person could be causing you to feel, you know, very trapped, very stuck in a situation. You could be releasing something. All right. So I feel like this Mercury retrograde energy is really going to force you to deal with suppressed emotions. So emotions that you keep to yourself, you know. So, and with this 8 of Swords in reverse, you could really just be feeling, you know, stuck. You could be feeling like you're in a situation where you don't belong. But the good thing about this is you can get yourself out of this situation. All you have to do is face those emotions. You could be somebody that really does not like to express their emotions. You'd rather keep it inside. But the problem with that is when you keep all of these emotions bottled inside, years and years, you know, later it'll just all explode and come out and you're like, I don't know, like mental breakdown. So you really want to deal with it. And so for you guys, I'm seeing this Mercury retrograde, you know, it might be tough for you guys. You might go through a lot of, you know, arguments, a lot of conflicts, but it's to really help you, you know, that vulture medicine, you know, endings, so new life can come in. You know, you really have to get out that bad energy. You have to shed that old story, because once you finally, you know, get into those suppressed emotions, what are you lying to yourself about? Are you telling yourself that, you know, oh, he's gonna change, he's just you know, like, what is going on? You know, this could be about anything, but I feel like for you guys, you might be lying to yourself about something. You might be making something seem better than it actually is, okay? Because you're stuck in a situation, but this retrograde energy is going to actually help you get out of it. Okay, it's going to help you get out of it, and it's going to help you actually, you know, stand up for yourself with that Aries energy. You know, step up to the plate. Maybe you're somebody, you always let other people do the talking. This retrograde is going to help you get that voice. It's going to help you. It's also going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness. So for you guys, this retrograde might be a little bit hard, but just know that this retrograde is everything is happening to really help you, you know, rise up and to help you be the great person that you are destined to be. So if you are somebody that, you know, you kind of just quiet your voice and you stay on the back burner, you don't say much, but you do inside, you want to say something, or, you know, if somebody's controlling you, if you're in an abusive, controlling relationship, or if there's a friend or a family member that's toxic and they just really control and manipulate you, this retrograde energy is going to help you cut that toxic cord. Okay, it's going to help you death that situation. All right. And, you know, this Daughter of Wands in reverse actually could also be about, you know, you not really stepping up to the plate. You don't step up for yourself. You don't speak up for yourself. But what this retrograde energy is going to do is it's going to help you find your voice. Okay. You are powerful. You are worthy, okay? You can make things happen, but for so long you've been suppressing it. You've been keeping your emotions to yourself, but this retrograde is actually going to help you get those emotions out. So that is very exciting, you guys. All right, so what else do you guys have? Let's see what's going on here. So you guys have Carousel of Thoughts. With all this swords energy, it makes sense. So you might be in your thoughts, you might be in your feelings a little bit, you know, throughout this retrograde, but it is okay. Whenever you're feeling this way, whenever you're feeling trapped, whenever you're just feeling like stuck in your mind, you're overthinking, you're stressing, you're worrying, know that you are in a period of transformation. You know, things won't stay bad forever. You have to go through the death to get to the rebirth. That's how it works. So just keep pushing. And also what I would recommend for you guys is to get a journal, a diary. You know, you can get one for 50 cents or something at Walmart. It doesn't have to be like a diary. It could just be a composition notebook or whatever. But get you one of those and start writing your feelings. If you don't want to express your feelings to somebody else, it's okay. Write it out. As long as you're actually getting it and you're seeing it and you can be like, okay, well, I feel like this. What can I do to feel 10 of Cups, to feel happy, to feel fulfilled? Okay, it's that simple. All right, we also have excessive demand. So I feel like this Mercury retrograde, it's going to make you notice that maybe the reason why you feel trapped, maybe the reason why you're so stressed and you're feeling unfulfilled is because you have your hand in too many pots. You know, you're signing up for too many things. You have too much going on. Maybe this retrograde is going to help slow you down so that you can really live up to your full potential and feel happiness, okay? We also have I love you, okay? That's so sweet, universe. So you are loved. Even if you're going through a dark period where you feel unloved, trust and believe that you are loved, okay? Like group 4 people, I'm here for you. I love you guys. So we also have Justice. This is beautiful. So this retrograde is actually going to bring so much balance, harmony, and justice into your life. So if you have gone through a period where, you know, it's just been hard, you've just been getting knocked down left and right, you take 5 steps, you get pushed back 11 steps. However, this retrograde is actually going to bring balance into your life, whether it be a horrible, toxic ending, you know, it might be a really bad argument, like really bad, you know, somebody might really hurt your feelings, but that might push you to shed that story, to leave that person behind. However it happens, and this is not just about relationships. This is just an example. This is for a lot of you guys, whether it's a job, you know. And earlier when I did say now is not the time to leave a job, I will say, now that I'm tuning into the energy, I am feeling that if you are in a toxic work environment, like super, super, super toxic, and, you know, it's just hurting you, it's making you feel stuck, and, you know, the boss is just taking advantage of you, and you just feel like used, leave it, okay? That's what's coming through because you have Justice here, like, the universe is on your side no matter what choice you decide to make. We also have Clinch, okay? And this, to me, this imagery is like you're holding on to something, but the person or the thing that you're holding on to they're not interested. So if you are in a relationship and this person is constantly cheating, they're constantly lying, they're constantly manipulating you, you know, a narcissistic person, this retrograde is going to help you see that, whether it be like a really bad experience that you have to go through so that you leave them, but you're going to be stepping out of that. And it could even be a friendship, honestly, because the friendship card did come up. So the next cards that came through for you guys, let's see, we have Snail Pace, we have Final Journey, The Big Bang, and Happy Halloween. All right, so Snail Pace. This card is all about real estate, properties, move, house building, extreme patience. So this retrograde is going to really help you get that patience, help you find patience. You know, it might slow you down. You might feel like things are just moving super slow. It's just because the retrograde, and it's slowing you down so that you can heal what you have just been suppressing with this moon card in reverse, okay? And this could also, this retrograde could affect your home life. It can maybe make you move or whatever. We also have the Final Journey, which is all about the finale, closing, ending a chapter, life experience, close. Okay, so you're ending something. This retrograde is going to help you end something. You know, you've completed it. It's like a chapter of your life. You know, this retrograde is going to help you write that final paragraph, that final page, and then you're going to flip it over and you're going to start a new one. Okay, whether it be job, friendship, relationship, a family situation, whatever it is, you're moving on, and this retrograde is going to help you move forward. We also have the Big Bang card, which this card is so cute. This card is all about a life-changing experience, a new beginning, emotional explosion, and beautiful because the Moon card came up in reverse. Your emotions are finally going to be expressed throughout this Mercury retrograde, and it's just going to feel like a big release. You've been holding it in for so long. Bam. Father of Wands. You're going to step up to the plate. You're going to put your big girl, big boy pants on, and you're going to let it out. And what's going to happen? 10 of Cups. Completion, emotional fulfillment, happiness, harmony, beautiful, happy ending, and you're ready for it. You guys are just going to be stepping up to the plate. We also have Happy Halloween. So jokes, pranks, disturbances of the peace, mental burden, and this is, you know, just basically, I feel with this card, how it's going to affect you. It might be a little bit scary. You know, Halloween, you think of scary. So, you know, it might be scary for you. However, this transformation occurs. It might be hard. It might be scary. But trick or treat. You know, you're going to get a treat at the end. So keep pushing, okay? And I feel like you're going to cut somebody off as well. What else did you get? So you have Grand Cross, the Provoker. So there's going to be something, confirmation, that's going to provoke you to end something. We also have the Healing card. Okay, so you're going to be in a period of healing. This retrograde is really bringing healing, divine light, and love into your life. We also have the Mercury card, which is all about your mind. So for you, this Mercury is really affecting you. You know, Mercury could be dominant in your chart. But it's going to help you think, see things from a different perspective, be more logical. Because for you guys, you might be, you know, just so caring. You might be so sentimental that when these people or when these things in your life walk all over top of you, you're forgiving and you're so sweet. But this Mercury retrograde is going to be like, use your mind really quick. How does this really affect you? Is it screwing with your mind? Is it making you feel crazy? Is it making you stressed out at night? Is it making you just super anxious? Leave it alone, okay? We also have Earth element, which is all about stability. So this retrograde energy is going to bring that stability that you have been needing, that strong foundation for you to stand on, okay? So people are no longer going to be standing on you. They're not going to be walking all over top of you. You are going to have a strong foundation and you're going to be standing tall. That's what I'm seeing when I'm tuning into you guys, okay? So what else do you guys have? Let's start with it. You have nothing is yet set in stone. So if you're currently stressed, if you're currently super anxious, if you're currently depressed, if you're currently going through a very dark time, that's not permanent, okay? Trust. We also have you are very close to achieving your goal. So it's coming quickly, okay? This final goal of, you know, being strong in your power and having this emotional fulfillment, this big transformation, okay? expect a powerful change, this beautiful eclipse, and we just had a new moon eclipse, so this energy, it's coming to play in your life, group 4. Please be ready. Oh my goodness. And it's funny because this pyramid that you guys selected, this is really good for getting rid of negativity, getting rid of any frequencies, radiation frequencies, just getting rid of that negative energy, and you're getting rid of it, okay? And we also have surrendered to the divine. So however this happens in your life, honestly, it might be tough, it might be hard, but you just need to trust, and you need to know that the universe has your best interest. It won't stay bad forever. New experiences, new beginnings, closing chapters, okay? Even if it feels like it's happening slow, trust. All right, what else did you guys get? You guys have forgiveness. So I'm also sensing that you guys need to forgive yourself. For whatever reason, you're beating yourself up, all right? But this Mercury retrograde is going to help you guys forgive yourself and forgive other people. But when you forget these other people that have walked all over top of you, that have just used you, lied to you, manipulated you, you need to leave them. You can forgive, but you need to move on, okay? We also have leadership. Leadership, stepping up to the plate. Father of Wands, you are doing it. You're growing, and I'm so excited. We also have intuition. Use that intuition. If your intuition is telling you to leave somebody behind, if your intuition is telling you to do anything, trust your mind. Trust that Mercury energy. We also have environment, and it's funny because the snail pace card also talks about, you know, locations, moving. Maybe you might, you know, move out. Maybe you might move somewhere else, change your location. We also have timeout, and this Mercury retrograde energy, it's going to slow you guys down a little bit, but it's going to force you to take a timeout and reevaluate your life. Like I said, with this moon card in reverse, get yourself a journal and really write out your emotions. Write it out, release it. It's so powerful, okay? And so the final cards that came through for you, we have deception and envy. So your intuition is going to definitely tell you that somebody is manipulating you. Somebody is, you know, really deceiving you, and it's toxic, and you do need to step out of that. We also have disruption. Okay, so you might get a lot of disruptions. This Mercury retrograde actually might bring some disruptions, you know, whether it be at your job, at your home, you know, you're just getting interrupted. But just go with the flow, take your deep breaths, and just know that this Mercury retrograde energy is happening to serve you to your greatest and best good. Okay, so remember that. We also have shadow, and this Mercury retrograde energy is going to help you face your shadow side. The side of you with the moon card in reverse that you don't like to show anybody. You don't even like to show yourself. Okay, Capricorn moon, like what? Okay, but it's okay. It's okay. And we also have trapped in fear. So 8 of Swords, trapped in fear, you know, it's going to help you get out of that. It's really going to help you step out of that old story. You're shedding it. So much snake medicine, vulture medicine. You are ready. So you guys, trust and believe this Mercury retrograde energy is going to bring a dramatic change and transformation into your life. Of course, just like the other groups, I'm going to really quick bring you guys some advice cards. What is the advice for all of my group 4 people? What is the advice for all of my group 4 people? What do they need to know? Okay, so you ready? So we have magnolia, we have dignity, we have stillness. And when I think of this, the advice for you guys throughout this Mercury retrograde is to have your dignity, put yourself first, value yourself, okay? And really stillness, you know, do some meditations, be very calm with yourself, be gentle with yourself. And, you know, in this time period where you're slowed down, honor it. Don't try to push yourself when you know that this retrograde is slowing you down for a reason. Okay, we also have the Manuka, which this is also about confrontation and rescuing. Okay, so if there's any confrontation in your life, honestly, don't play the rescue role. And the rescue role is when, you know, you are trying to save somebody that isn't asking for help. Don't do it, you know. Even if you feel like they need your help, if they're not asking for it, don't try to help them. Focus on yourself throughout this retrograde. We also have time, which is all about bravery and resentment. All right. So just be strong. Be strong in this throughout this retrograde. Be strong, you guys. I'm telling you, because expect a powerful change. Surrender to the divine, even if it's hard. trust, okay? And the very last card, which makes so much sense, we have a lemongrass, which this is all about rejuvenation and purity, purifying. So advice, remember throughout this period of time, no matter what happens, no matter what confrontations, what disruptions, what fears come up, what emotions come up, just remember that this retrograde energy is here to purify your life, to purify your aura, to get rid of toxic people, to get rid of toxic energy, okay? And it's here to rejuvenate you. So just take your breaths. Know that everything's going to be beautiful in the long run. Just breathe. All right, group number 4. So that was your reading. All right, this was so beautiful, and I'm so excited to go on my computer and edit this so you guys can see it. But please comment down below how this resonated, if it's already happening for you. Let me know if you're excited for this retrograde to be over, because I sense that you guys are. All right, also thumbs up this video. It lets me know you want to see more like so. Okay, and I am so excited. I'm so happy that I recorded this because I know it will help so many of you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, but I love you guys so much. We got this. We will get through this retrograde together, period. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much, and I'm sending you so much light and love. Talk to you soon. Bye.